Hi everybody, hope you're all well and doing okay. So we're going to talk about the launch which you've just had of our new Ultra range of body fillers. We've gone down from around 13 in the assortment down to 8 specialist fillers, and we're going to go through a few of them today. So we'll make a start off with the two generalist ones, which are your Ultra Multi-Fiber and your Ultra Multi. Now these two are the general ones which will go into all your body shops, some industry, some marine, and they will do 90% of the jobs that are out there. So I've made a couple of cards for them here. So basically you've got the Ultra Multi-Fiber. So this is a fiberglass reinforced filler. You can put this on up to about 5 or 6 millimeters. It'll reinforce a damaged panel. It's very, very fine filler. So you can actually primer straight on top of this. If you don't need to put a fine filler over the top. And this is your Ultra Multi. The Ultra Multi is a bit like it's replacing the Easy Stop and Premium Refinishing filler. So this is your general all-rounder, does everything. They're all multifunction. All of the new resins are multifunction. The latest resins, lightweight, and like I say, they're a multifunction, so they go onto multiple substrates. So we'll just start with the Ultra Multi-Fiber, just so you can see how creamy it is, how nice it mixes up. Now all of these run on about 3%, which 3% of the BPO, which is, in layman's terms, it's roughly a golf ball size to a pea. If you get it in that sort of ratio, you're never going to be far wrong. So as you can see, mixes up lovely, very, very creamy. All of these are vacuum produced, so there shouldn't be any air bubbles in any of them. If you get any air bubbles in the final product, it's what you've mixed in whilst you're mixing them. So you mix it for a couple of minutes until all the BPO is distributed even through the filler resin. So that's just about right. As you can see from that, it's very, very smooth in consistency. I'll just put a spreading on the bonnet. And obviously always try and use filler board, an onion board as they're called, because you can just do multiple jobs, multiple tasks, tear off, dispose of, and away you go for the next one. So I'll put the lid on that. I'll show you all of these on the bonnet afterwards so you can see the finished array. And what I've done with all of these, I've done just a fillered spray out card. I've labelled them on the back. So if you're going in to show any of these type of fillers into the body shops or into industry, marine, etc., you can just show them these, possibly instead of taking a whole array of body fillers in with you. So we just show you the Ultra Multi now. This is a yellow filler again. Very, very smooth, very creamy. Like I say, this one is replacing the Premium Refinishing filler and the Easy Stop. So again, golf ball size to a pea, which is around about 3%. As you can see, as I'm mixing it, very, very smooth, nice and easy to mix together to amalgamate the hardener with the body filler. That's just about ready. So as you can see from there, very, very smooth. They're lovely, these new resins are. Absolutely perfect. Like I say, these are good for steel, fiberglass, aluminium. They'll go, like I say, they're a multifunction, so they'll go on all substrates. So these are your two generalist ones, the Ultra Multi-Fiber and the Ultra Multi. So again, I'll put a smear on here so you can just see. I'll bring the phone over when I've done, so you can actually see the end product. Very smooth, very creamy, very, very easy to shape up. And trust me, all of these now, with them being the latest lightweight resins, they're all very, very easy to sand. Where you would normally start with a traditional hard, heavy body filler with 80s or possibly even 40s, you can start these with like a 150s or a 120s, and they just rub off. They don't clog. They're very, very low resin. So there's no resins what float to the surface. So traditionally your first rub, what you do with your abrasive, your pad or your disc, etc., generally gets clogged up very quickly, and you have to change that one over very soon after you started flattening the body filler. These low resin, there's no resins on the surface once it's hardened off. So when you flat them, one disc goes a long way. You can do probably the whole filler job and the next job just with one disc. So obviously big savings there to add in the abrasives. So then with the two generalists, so then we'll go on to the plastics. So we've got, first off, we've got the ultra plastic. Now this one just looks like a normal body filler, which apart from its ability to bond to the plastics, it's got all your correct adhesion promoters in. It actually feels much like a normal body filler as well. So this one's more for your deeper fill within your plastics. If you need to build any repairs up, etc. Again, direct onto your plastics, but you can also skim over a small repair with this to use it as a very, very fine finishing body filler. Lovely and smooth, very, very creamy. As you can see, very, very smooth. So we'll put that on. Again, usually the onion board is, you can't fill a board, just go straight away, start again for the next job. So then we'll move on to the Ultra Flex. Now this is slightly different. This is black in colour, very, very fine body filler. Now this one is more for where you've got a completely flexible panel. If I show you this one where I've done just the same as the other ones, this will not bend, crack, it will not come off the surface. You can see that it's bent almost in two. The body filler will flex, so very, very good for corner bumpers, anywhere where it's going to be flexed when it's removed and refitted, etc. Like I say, on your corner bumpers, this is perfect for. It's nice with it being black because it blends in with the colour of the plastics generally. Very, very good if you've got stone chips in your plastics as well, because it's very, very fine. You can just skim this into the stone chips. I'll just put that on once as well. Absolutely beautiful and smooth, that one is. Really, really nice to use. Like I say, you can get multiple shapes, so if you've got any swagers to get with them, all of these body fillers you can do that with. So then we'll go on to the one which we've already got in range, which is our NST Rapid Sand. Now this is, I've used this filler myself, it's a lovely filler. Very, very, just like one of the Ultra Multis, etc. Very, very smooth. It's green in colour. So the NST Rapid Sand has got no styrene in the resins. So it's styrene free. So this one will be more for, it's one of the specialist ones, be more for your body shops, perhaps when they're dealing with rail, train, bus, anything like that, which are very, very hot on health and safety, because this is where this product will win. Eventually, most of the resins will probably become styrene free. But like I say, this one at the moment is the only one what we have in range, which is styrene free. So like I say, for any of the body shops, what anybody deals with, if they are really, really hot on their health and safety policies, etc., this is the product for them, like I say, with it being styrene free. Very, very smooth. You can see it's got a different color to the others. This is very light green, like an apple green, but very, very smooth to use. Again, multifunction. So it'll go onto multiple substrates. Very smooth. No pinholes in the filler whatsoever. Beautiful filler to use, that one. Can't stress the importance of using the Kent boards. Absolutely perfect when you've got to do lots of filler jobs. So then we'll go on to one of the specialist ones, which is the Ultra Alloy. This is the Ultra Alloy 2, so this is an aluminium based filler. Looks very much like a metallized filler, so very good for if you're going over welded joints, etc. Or if it's an exposed filler, what's going to stay exposed. Also very, very good for reinforcing thin panels, or if a panel's been quite heavily damaged. Because of the strength and the temperature resistance of it, it's up to 100 degrees this product will withstand. And because the aluminium particles in it, very, very good for putting, like I say, on panels what need reinforcement to make them rigid if they are thin or heavily damaged, etc. Like I say, very good for welded joints, for industry, because you've got that aluminiumized finish to the actual product. It's almost like self-leveling. If you can just see there, when I see the sheen on it, it's beautiful. It absolutely, it just self-levels, the product does, but very, very good for getting nice swages. So if you just want a swage line in it, it'll hold your swage lines, no problem. Very, very nice filler to use, very, very smooth. Like I say, no pinholes whatsoever with this product. And it's almost got like a self-leveling ability with it. So that's that one done. So then we'll go on to the Ultra Fiber. Now this product was in range before. It was the Ultra Soft fiberglass filler. So we all know this one. The traditional blue, Kent blue, Ultra Soft fiberglass filler is now the Ultra Fiber. So this one is a really, really nice filler to use. If you've got a very heavily damaged panel, you need to put a thick layer of reinforcement on. And like I say, it will give a lot of rigidity to the panel itself. So with this one, even that's on a filler, a card, a steel card, there's virtually no flex in it. It stays perfectly level. If you can see that. So, like a lot of the chop strand fiberglass fillers, a lot of them tend to be very gloopy and horrible to use. This one actually, when I've used this in the past, it's nice to mix up, very, very easy to apply in shape, as you can see. You can get swage lines, no problem with this. Also, it sands down lovely. It sands just like a normal filler. But when you put that on, it's absolutely like silk. Really, really nice to put on, that one is. And again, I can't stress enough about when you're selling the fillers, sell the Kent filler boards. And the last one, but not least, we're going to come to the Ultra Finish. Now the Ultra Finish is our extremely fine refinishing filler. Very, very nice, very easy to sand off. Again, 3%, all of these work out roughly 3% with the BPO, so it's a golf ball size and a P. Absolutely beautiful filler, silky smooth when you're mixing it up. It's a white filler in appearance. Now this is absolutely perfect for going over when you've done a large repair and there's some odd pinholes, because you do get pinholes in all fillers no matter how good the resins are, which are mainly put in there when you actually mix the product up. So when you've finished your repair and you're happy with the shape of it, you finished it maybe at 120s. So then you would use a coat of this, very, very thin coat of this product over the repair to fill in any minor imperfections, minor pinholes which are in the filler already, etc., or the blend which goes out into the panel surrounding the repair. And then you'd rub this off perhaps with a 150s, 180s, maybe finish with a 240s before primer. Also, this can be used if in a bonnet, if it's heavily stone chipped. You can go over the stone chips and just fill in the little stone chips with this product. Very, very fine finish. So that is our new range of Ultra body fillers. You've already had the launch packs, you've already had all the information, you've had the product overviews like this for the different fillers, etc. So you should have all the information what you require to do the launch. If there's anything else what you need to know about the products, please give me a call. You'll know my number and you'll know my email. Like I say, very, very good to the salesman. Make up some cards with all the different fillers on, obviously label them on the back. We'll get the salesman to do this in a workshop, because if they make them themselves, they more than likely will look after them a little bit better. But then they've got something then to actually go in, show the body shops. First targets will be the body shops which are already buying our existing filler ranges, to swap them over onto the latest fillers what we're doing. And then obviously maybe some promotions, etc., different mix of fillers to get into new body shops. Like I say, lots of industrial, marine, another big market for all body fillers. So I hope, guys, that you have lots of success. Like I say, give me a call if you need to know anything. Take care.